Tips and tricks for WCUE. I'm using text-to-speech because I was too lazy to do a voiceover, lol. Anyway, let's start with roleplay tips. When role-playing, make sure to fit your character's personality. It would be kind of silly to have a reserved or aloof cat say hello to every cat they see. Also remember basic cat needs. Cats need to eat, drink, and sleep every day. Please remember to go to your appropriate den at night. They're there for a reason. Patrols are also really important to attend. When the deputy calls for patrols, go gather for them. Even when I play as deputy, I value every cat that comes to help with patrols. And if you are deputy, remember to send out patrols, border and hunting every dawn and dusk, and also send out more hunting parties per day if possible. And if needed, send out water patrols for queens and elders. I'm sure they would appreciate it. If you are a leader, remember that you are in charge of the clan. You may have to end up doing the deputy's tasks once and a while. You also have the power to talk to Star Clan. However, remember to bring the medicine cat with you. Also remember that you don't need to call a meeting for every or small thing. However, ceremonies and major announcements require meetings. Speaking of meetings, do not just say clan meeting for a meeting. There are specific meeting calls for each clan. I will show them now. Now, on to deputy tips. As a deputy, you are second in command to the leader. Deputies send out patrols. Manage the clan if the leader requests them to or cannot do it themselves, and assist the leader in tasks if needed. Remember, as a deputy, you do not have your own den. You sleep in the warrior's den with all of the other warriors. Also, to become a deputy, you need to have mentored at least one apprentice. But in most role plays I've been in, mentorship was not required to become a deputy. This is just an experience tip. When the leader of a clan dies, you take over as the leader. Before moon high of the day of the leader's passing, you must appoint a new deputy to make sure you have done the ceremony correctly. After you have appointed a new deputy, when you are ready, travel to the Moonstone with the most experienced medicine cat of your clan, and receive your 9 lives and your leader name. All leaders, after receiving their 9 lives, get star as their suffix. Now for medicine cat tips. As the medicine cat, or commonly known as med cat of a clan, you are in charge of medicine and treating sick or hurt cats of the clan, and sometimes not of the clan. You also are most often the one who receives and interprets omens from her star clan. Please ask the host and consult other major roles before receiving an omen. Remember, as a medicine cat, you can speak to Star Clan. You are even usually the cat with the strongest connection to Star Clan besides other full medicine cats. Of course, use this to your advantage. When your clan is struggling, remember to try and communicate with your ancestors. Also, medicine cats of all clans meet at the Moonstone every half moon to share tongues with their ancestors. With the new WCUE moon cycle, these meetings are easier to keep track of. Another thing that makes clan role plays more realistic is the usage of out-of-game herbs. If you know the correct uses of some, or all, use them during role plays. It's much more engaging, even if the patient has to pretend to eat the herb. Also, make sure your medicine shelf is full most of the time. If you have to, request to take some cats with you on a medicine patrol. A medicine cat must always lead an herb patrol, because normal warriors do not have the same medical knowledge as medicine cats. As a warrior, your job is to protect your clan and do as told by your major roles. You may be chosen, please tell your leader if you do not want to mentor an apprentice. Train your apprentice like you're supposed to. Take them out to see the territory on their first day, and work your way up to more difficult tasks like sparring or hunting. And when called to patrols, go attend them. It seriously helps a lot and adds to the roleplay. Also, talk to your clanmates. Go make new friends. Spark up some small talk, ask to share tongues, or share a piece of prey. It makes the camp feel a lot more lively, and I promise it will seriously help with your boredom. I'm sure other cats in the clan will appreciate it too. And remember, once again, if that doesn't fit your character's personality, then don't do it. If someone comes up to you, though, act like your character would, and don't just walk away. As an apprentice, you are trained to be a warrior, medicine cat, or even a mediator. You learn by a warrior selected by the clan leader to be your mentor. Apprentices are given the suffix paw, which will be changed once they earn their warrior name, usually at 12 moons. Remember to make friends with other apprentices, or let them become friends with you. Although I must suggest that large apprentice groups aren't formed, as they often take up more space than anything and result in more apprentices than warriors. Then you have no mentors. Also remember to take your training seriously and don't just go off on your own. Without a mentor, especially as a young apprentice, the world outside the camp is dangerous and you could get hurt. Stay with another warrior at least. Also, don't try to rush your training. As a kid, you are a newborn or recently born cat. You stay in the nursery with your queen or den dad. And sometimes siblings. You're given the prefix kit until you reach your apprenticeship at 6 moons old. Remember, you are not allowed to leave camp until you are an apprentice. The world is much more dangerous to a tiny cat like you. Don't be causing too much trouble out there. Also remember that obeying your parents is important, and no one likes a disobedient kid. Seriously, this does not apply if you consult with your parent first. Remember to go play around. 2. Make some friends with other kids. Play moss ball with them. And occasionally get into some mischief, but don't go overboard. Be careful with what you do. As a queen or den dad, you live in the nursery with your kiddos. You are in charge of taking care of them and making sure they grow up to be good apprentices. Den dads are male cats who serve the purpose of a queen and take care of their kids. Queens are female cats who are expecting or currently have a litter of kits. Remember to keep an eye on your kits if they are out in the camp playing. You don't want them getting injured or encountering danger. Also, take them to their moonly or monthly checkups from the medicine cat to make sure they're in good shape and aren't sick. If you have to, or are requested to, watch over another queen or den dad's kit like it's yours. Feed it, make sure it's clean, and protect it just as you would with your own litter of kits. As an elder, you live in the elder's den as a retired cat. These cats are often older and cannot do much, but some retire early due to issues that make it too difficult for them to do their job. If there is anyone interested, go tell them stories of your life as a warrior. Also, request tick and flea checks from the medicine cats once and a while if they're not already checking for you. You can also go sunbathe for a while or chat with your fellow elders. Elder is an extremely underrated and underused role, so I suggest playing as one. Once and a while, it adds a little more realism to the clan, having cats of all ages. Interacting with your clan, even as an elder, seriously makes it much more lively and improves the experience a lot. I promise you, I have over 3 years of role-playing experience in this game, and some of the best role-plays I've had were ones where the whole clan interacted with each other all the time. The leadership ceremony is a ceremony in which the deputy of the clan takes over as leader and receives their 9 lives at the Moonstone. It goes as follows. The deputy ceremony is a ceremony in which a new deputy is appointed by the leader of the clan. This is performed before moon high of the passing of the old, deputy or leader, and it goes as follows. The warrior ceremony is a ceremony where an apprentice gains their warrior name. This happens when the apprentice has proved themselves to be good enough to become a warrior, usually when they are around 12 moons old. It goes as follows. The apprentice ceremony is a ceremony given when a kid is ready to take on apprentice training, usually at 6 moons, according to the warrior code. They are assigned the suffix pa and also given a mentor. The ceremony goes as follows.